One player. Go ahead and type in your name.
All guys who works here and has a better job than me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I need to know if you want to play a game with 21 questions or a game with 7 questions. All right,
21,
thanks.
obviously.
Okay, we have a
30
cable
seconds.
When you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. B as in briquette. Charcoal briquette.
Or bonanza.
20 seconds.
Hey, F-Bike, get the boom out of the shot before you make Paul cry, all right?
Man, I can't believe we're at 20 already. Hey, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're going to lose cash, all right?
10 seconds.
We'll see you later.
9,
Yep.
8, 7,
All right,
6,
lose the death
5,
drop, please.
4,
Okay,
Absolutely
go to
three.
play.
Limb whacker. Slims and trims by removing limbs.
Well, that seems rather drastic.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, I see you're playing You Don't Know Jack TV all by yourself. Well, don't be embarrassed. Laugh track will be provided. Hey, you're playing by yourself this time. All right. Make the most of what you got. That's what I always say. All right, here we go. All right, pick a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
Open wide and get ready for When a Soap Opera Goes Down. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Okay, imagine your life is a soap opera and you need direction. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, imagine you get these directions. Take 95 south, go past Philadelphia, look for signs for Landview. When you hit Landview, head underground. That's the lost city of Eterna. On which show might you get these directions? All My Children, Loving, One Life to Live, or The Edge of Night.
And view, I think, is All My Children.
All My Children. Well, Pine Valley is a Philadelphia suburb, all right, but you see, it's a different town. I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. One Life to Live is the soap opera with the storyline involving Eterna, the lost city beneath the town of Landview in the Philadelphia suburbs. Gee, a crazy, unbelievable plot twist on a soap opera. Now that's something you don't see every day.
Sadly, no.
Give me a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for who's in my whatchamacallit. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, you know how sometimes you forget an actor's name, so you just refer to them by their character's name? Like instead of saying Bill Daly, you say Major Healy or Newhart's neighbor, right? Well, say you're describing Stephen King's miniseries It by telling your friends who the main characters are, but you can't think of their real names offhand. Which of these is not accurate? Jack Tripper is the architect. Judge Harry Stone is the evil clown. John Boy Walton is the novelist, or Venus Flytrap is the librarian.
No. It's Frankenfurter that's the clown.
The evil clown Pennywise was played by Tim Curry, not Harry Anderson. But here's the good news. As a bold new experiment, Judge Harry Stone does play the comedian. Throw me a category.
We're losing him,
On my
Doctor.
count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
Shake hands with Sounds Like a Winner. $1,000 if you get it. Forward march. Say the producer of Hogan's Heroes made a cameo in an episode and collided with one of the show's characters. Given their respective names, what might everyone on the set hear? Durang LeBeau, Chong Pao, Bing Bing, or Poot Zowie.
Oh my god. I have no clue.
Let me show you what I would have picked. Colonel Klink is one of the characters, and Hogan's Heroes was one of the many TV shows produced by crooner Bing Crosby. And apparently the director's name was Zing Flavin. All right, I need a category.
Spotless window, shining floor, do it all with number 4.
Well, what do we have here? Live from beautiful downtown Washington. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know, some pretty famous and influential people had cameos on that show Laugh-In. Because the president who would have said it actually appeared on Laugh-In, which famous line could have been added to the list of famous catchphrases this show generated? You bet your bippy will wipe out the VC. Here come to judge, but I pardon Nixon. Sock it to me, but I'm not a crook. Or, very interesting, ich bin ein Berliner.
That would be Soccer to me.
Tricky Dick did indeed make a quick cameo appearance on Laugh-In, and he actually said, "Sock it to me." Which just goes to show you, be careful what you ask for. Category, please. Okay, Flesh Nut Slit Slime Snore.
Gibberish question.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Coming out in the backwoods. I'm gonna open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, take a look and tell me, with what TV term does this gibberish phrase rhyme?
TV term.
Get you, gay son, mama me. And don't let
Get
that
you, gay son,
punctuation
mama
fool
me.
you. First clue, it's a type of TV show. Let's see, crappy? It's a type of TV show that's called a sitcom.
Oh,
Short.
yeah. Okay.
This could do it. Type in your answer.
Yep.
I guess they had to abbreviate it to sitcom so that the TV-watching public wouldn't lose interest before the phrase was over. Time to pick a category.
Tonight's topic, 6 in the workplace.
Let's see what we got going. It's not polite to talk with your mouth full. You get it right, you get $2K. You know, they say if you were born into money, you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth. But, suppose you were born with a silver spoon's character in your mouth. Whom of the following could you not have rubbing against your tonsils? Whitney Houston, Jason Bateman, Kirk Cameron, or John Houseman?
I don't think Whitney Houston was in that.
Whitney Houston did appear on Silver Spoons, but Whitney in your mouth? Yeah, on the 10th of never. Here's the one the
Really?
winners pick. Kirk Cameron was never on Silver Spoons, and you don't want him in your mouth anyway. He's got WB all over him.
Oh.
All right, pick a category.
Okay.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
This category is known as Crazier Than Fox. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. All right, give me your best shot. Suppose you find a replay of the December 1980 Jets-Dolphins game, but NBC's original telecast seems very odd. Which would you most likely assume NBC had done? Tried an ill-fated 3D experiment, blown up the sun, created a floating camera, or fired all of its announcers?
I think the game didn't have any announcers.
NBC broadcast that Jets-Dolphins game without any announcers. It was the
Thank you,
greatest
Jaguar
moment in
Gators.
the history of sports broadcasting. Give me a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
For your enjoyment, beat somebody up and win yourself a bride. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Eyes forward, we're going. If boxer Mike Tyson had appeared as a special guest on the TV show starring his former wife Robin Givens, what might audiences have seen him do? Beat the tar out of Olympic hopefuls, beat the tar out of high school honor students, beat the tar out of wealthy oil tycoons, or beat the tar out of diabolical space aliens?
She wasn't head of the class.
Robin Givens was on Head of the Class, that sitcom about high school honor students. If I were Tyson, I'd beat up Arvid first. No reason, just feel like it. Throw me a category.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
May I introduce, with friends like these, how does $2,000 sound? Okay, free your mind. If you combined the October 19th, 1953 episode of Arthur Godfrey and His Friends with Friends, what would you expect to see on the next must-see TV? Matt LeBlanc's underpants, Arthur accidentally punching Phoebe, the cast being fired on the air, or a test pattern for 30 minutes?
I think a test pattern?
No, a test pattern for 30 minutes is called Friends. The correct answer is... On October 19, 1953, Arthur Godfrey fired Julius LaRosa live on the air. Yeah, rumor has it he was asking for $100,000 an episode.
Oh.
Time to pick a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Coming at you, able to leap tall cruise ships in a single bound. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. All right, it's analogy time, people. Get your fingers twitching and buzz in when you think you've made the connection. Superman is to speeding bullet as Flipper is to the average dolphin, speeding boats, headless chickens, or lightning. Just like Superman is faster than a speeding bullet,
He's
Flipper
faster than
is,
lightning.
if you believe the theme song, faster than lightning. Yeah, he may be fast, but does he have a pair of underoos named after him? Because having your image on children's underwear, that is a true mark of greatness. That does it for round one. Let's move on to round two. Don't forget, everything in round two is worth
Let's see if we can try to salvage this one.
Category, please.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
All right, give it up for Tough on Crime. Who cares? Let's do a magic trick. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Think fast. It's question time. Say Judge Harry Stone from Night Court also presided over divorce court. Given his usual sentence, what would he demand of a spouse who cheated? Pay a $55 fine, write an apology to the American public, perform 100 hours of community service, or sing a happy song.
I think it would be a $55 fine.
Judge Harry Stone's favorite sentence is $55 and time served. Which would be great. I mean, you've already done the time, and paying $55, that's nothing compared to what alimony could be. All right, I need a category. And our special guest tonight, Marcia and her tight end. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Get your eyes focused and see if you can complete this analogy. Marcia Brady is to football as Elmer Fudd is to Wabbit, Geraldo Rivera is to chair, Ted Danson is to hairpiece, or Mr. Rogers is to sweater.
Marcia broke her nose with a football. Geraldo broke his with a chair.
Marcia Brady got hit in the nose with a football. Geraldo got hit in the nose on his TV show with a flying chair. I think they call that episode Sticks and Stones May Break My Bones, but it'll take an entire chair to break my nose. Throw me a category.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
Here we have bacon, eggs, and man cakes. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, suppose it's breakfast time, so you head out for something to eat. You're so tired that instead of the IHOP, you accidentally walk into the IHP for breakfast. What's on the menu? The New York City Police Department, a class of overachieving high school students, Ponch and John, or a group of Washington, D.C. TV journalists.
I think it would be the overachieving high school students.
IHP stands for the Individual Honors Program on that show Head of the Class.
The one with Robin Givens?
Excuse me, waitress, can you tell me what's in Arvid?
It's kind of like an omelet, except it's got glasses and a pocket protector.
Give me a category.
I remember growing up on the mountain and sharing my bedroom with 14.
I believe this one is called Damn Yankees. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Okay, say Mr. Belvedere gets sick and tired of taking care of the Owens family and decides he wants to go to work for a show with British ancestry. Because it was not adapted from a British TV show, for which of these TV households would Mr. Belvedere not want to work? Family Affair, Three's Company, Too Close for Comfort, or All in the Family?
I think that would be Family Affair.
Family Affair is as American as Mom and Apple Pie, soldiers. So Mr. Belvedere is going to steer clear of Uncle Bill and the kids. Besides, Mr. French would kick Belvedere's snooty butt all over the place if he tried to steal his job. He loves those kids. All right, pick a category. Well, I hope you're all rested up because you're about to take on a Dis or Dat.
All right.
And this Dis or Dat questions category is Is that a gun or are you just brushing your teeth? All right, I'm going to read off 7 pairs of primetime people. And for each couple, I want you to tell me if they're roommates or investigative partners.
Roommates or partners?
As I say each one, if they're roommates, press 1. If they're investigative partners,
So I guess
press
King
2.
Maui would be
And
1,
hit 4 if
Cagney
you
and
wanna
Lacey
skip.
would be 2.
Each correct answer, you're going to get $1,000. And 1,000 is taken away for each incorrect answer. And, of course, any you don't get to. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. Let the games begin. Laverne and Shirley, roommates or partners?
They're roommates.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
Partners.
Kate and Allie.
They're roomies.
Simon and Simon.
They're partners.
Cagney and Lacey.
Partners.
Hope and Gloria.
Roomies.
One more. Freebie and the Bean.
I think they're roomies. Oh, they're
Ain't
partners.
got no more. You got 6 out of 7 right. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Let's look at your score. Hey, you're looking better all.
I'm looking solid,
Time to pick a
actually.
Category. Let's take a look at, does that little doofus have a broadcasting degree? Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000 bucks.
Boy.
One question coming right up. Ratings for the Today Show soared in 1953 when NBC added J. Fred Muggs to the show. If a TV movie were made about the life of J. Fred Muggs, what might it be called? Me and Mr. Microphone, a child's story, a reporter unleashed, a dog story, and the swinging stopped, a chimp story, or stage lights melt plastic, a puppet story.
I think J. Fred is a chimp.
That's good. J. Fred Muggs was a broadcasting chimpanzee, the first of many. Category, please.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. God bless.
You're beautiful.
For your viewing pleasure, garage sale or garbage sale? If you know this one, you're getting $4,000 bucks. Hey, you ever been to one of those moving sales? You can get some really great deals there. Here, check this out. Everything must go. Great deals on a set of drawers, icebox, and kitchen table and chairs. That's all the furniture we ever used. Colors include black, white, and gray. Make us an offer. Who's having a moving sale? The Cramdens, the Bunkers, the Ricardos, or the Cartwrights?
Ricardo's?
All right, I'll still respect you in the morning. Does this ring a bell? The only room we saw in the Cramdens' apartment on the Honeymooners had a small kitchen set, a set of drawers, and an icebox. That's it. I guess they saved on rent by taking the apartment without the bathroom.
Oh.
All right, I need a category.
Okay.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Today's specialties include 2's company, 3's a crowd. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Say the Nairobi Trio from the Ernie Kovacs show has gotten its own sitcom. Given the individuals in the group, which phrase makes the most appropriate title for the spin-off? Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Birds of a feather flock together. Monkey see, monkey do, or don't change horses in midstream.
Okay, I've not seen Ernie Kovacs show, so I have no earthly clue.
You want to see what the smart money says? The Nairobi Trio from the Ernie Kovacs show are 3 primates who play the same song over and over. Imagine like a highbrow organ grinder act. Classic.
Oh.
All right, pick a category.
That could have been an issue.
Fresh 19.
The category is, if I only had a starring role on TV. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Get the wax out of your ears, it's question time. If the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz were recruited to replace the title character on Scarecrow and Mrs. King, what would audiences see him doing? Chaperoning Dorothy's camping trips, repairing the Tin Man's rusty joints, fighting crime on the streets of Emerald City, or spying on the Wicked Witch?
I think he'd be fighting crime.
Stop, thief, or I'll scare your crows away.
No?
Should have picked this one. On The Scarecrow and Mrs. King, the Scarecrow is an international spy. Ooh, aided by a suburban mother of 2. And I thought the plot to The Wizard of Oz was stupid.
Watch your
Throw
mouth.
me a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
We're calling this one Dancing Noodles. $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, imagine you ask a friend over for dinner and you want her to pick up some things on her way to your place. Say you ask her to pick up some ragu. She doesn't realize you mean the pasta sauce, however, so she brings you TV's The Big Ragu. Whom does she bring you? Fonzie from Happy Days, Louie from Taxi, Carmine from Laverne and Shirley, or Tony from Who's the Boss?
I think that's Carmine.
Shirley Feeney's boyfriend is Carmine Ragusa, nicknamed the Big Ragu. I wonder if Shirley's ever verified that big claim. Give me a category. Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see two words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Those guys got theme. Now it's time to see what you got.
Hank Jr., yep. Happy Days. Bill Haley, yeah. Billy Joe, maybe? The Rembrandts. Waylon Jennings. Joe Cocker. Frank Sinatra. You'd be wrong in this grade, to be honest with you, if you saw what they were using.
Final score. That's the game. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will you? Because
very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Raul, hon, we doing this again?
Wow, how exciting to replace that empty slot on the high scoreboard. Oh, the thrill of competition. You knocked that empty slot right off the board. Hey, if you want to play again, let me know.
Hey, up there. Hey.
All right, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw, make sure you pound that thumbs up button and the subscription button. It's free, you know. Leave a comment in the section below. Spread the word. We'll see you next time here at Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. Okay, where the heck are we now? I think it's time to check and see who we might be able to raid.